Well, hi there. This is Wesley. So when trouble comes, see, a few years ago, back in 2017 or maybe 2018, I was at the Temecula Mall, and a lot of people, some staff, employees, the guard at the Temecula Mall, they know who Wesley Franklin is. There's a lot of kids at the mall. They're wondering through their minds, like, why is this guy carrying this cross? Well, back in 2012, a guy that was 18 or 19 went into a Sandy Hook Elementary School back in 2012. My heart grieved. My heart melt. My heart grieved and sorrows of those little cute kids that lost their lives back in 2012. When a guy that was 18 or 19 went into that Sandy Hook Elementary School, and that's the story that's behind it all. Why do I carry this cross sometimes and everything else? But when trouble comes, I ran into an incident, a bad trouble incident at the Temecula Mall a couple years ago, maybe 2018 or 2017, and I was carrying this cross, but it wasn't this big cross. It was a different, smaller cross with the same color. And there was a guy, I was walking downstairs, and I heard anger, somebody that's creeping up behind me. Now, today in Hemet, California, today on Friday, I thank God for somebody that's a little bit close to me as a friend, a sister through Christ, mother at church that I go to. We had chit chat a little bit between Acacia and down Acacia, and she pulled over and she saw me. I'm thankful for the little chat. There's a few people, I guess, they're looking at me, they're wondering, am I in danger, or I don't like people staring at me and looking at me when there's somebody that's just chit-chatting with me. And I thank God for the little blessing that somebody gave me and everything else. I got blessed with a few people at the Temecula Mall too, but when trouble comes, and I think that people care about me, but sometimes people, they leave you hanging, or they leave me hanging. I hear a lot of hit and runs in Hemet and other places, hit and runs where people don't care. One time I was riding my bike and I fell off of my bike. I made a mistake. I didn't go all the way up to the street light like I should have did. A few years ago, I injured my knee. There was about 4 or 5 or 6 cars drove by. I'm sure a lot of people in Hemet, California, maybe in Texas, Arizona, maybe Moreno Valley, but mostly people in Temecula Mall, the employees, they know who I am. Is because of this cross. Now, I mostly pick up trash, but I don't want to get into much about the works and the good deeds that I do. But today, when trouble comes, I don't get the help that I need, and people, they don't help me out. And a lady yesterday in Hemet, California, I thank God, she saw me carrying this cross, and she Facebook friends with me, and she saw me carrying this cross, and I thank God that she was concerned about me losing a lot of weight. I have medical condition with my nutrition and everything else, and having a hard time with my appetite and everything else. I've been having a hard time and everything else. So I've been hurting and grieving with a mother in Arkansas where there is a driver going 90 miles per hour, and I don't know how did she do it, but she shielded her body and protected her kids. And she had her eyes open, and she looked at her kids one more time, and then she shut her eyes and she never opened them back up again, and she passed away. This a lady, a mother in Arkansas, and I've been grieving in tears with all that's going on. And somebody's son lost his life with a violent shooting out there in Arkansas. A mother and a father lost her kids, lost her kid, and all that violence and drama is what makes me do the things in the story that's behind of everything that I do and everything else. And whoops. But anyways, I just thought I'd just share a little story, and I'm just holding up this cross and sharing the story of what it is that's going on and everything else. So anyway, so there's been times where I had bad things happen to me, and good things and bad things, and people, they just leave you stranded out in the middle of nowhere and not care. But there was a lady talking to me just today, a close friend of mine, because I don't know who everyone is, and I'm just carrying this. I was pushing my cart, cleaning up litter and stuff, and she knew, and I'm thankful for the chit chat and God having somebody pull over into talking, and I have a story. I gave this to a teacher about that I have got rocks thrown at me. I'm going through a lot of health issues of right now.